Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kim. I'm going to do your past life reading for the period of the 15th to the 31st of May. And this is one of your incarnations, a life that you led in the past life that's coming through and affecting your relationship or situation for that last 2 weeks of May. Now I have pulled a card from the past life deck and it is the male and female. So this is telling me that in a past incarnations that you lived the opposite to what you are today. So if you're a female in this incarnation, all your past lives have been male. So you may be finding it hard to fit in to society, or you don't feel comfortable in your own skin. If you're a male in the past incarnation and you're female today, you may be having women problems like gynecological issues, stomach cramps, maybe you're having infertility problems, you can't fall pregnant, that type of issue. If you were a female in the last incarnations and you've come through as a male in this lifetime, maybe you're finding it hard to fit in that masculine role where you don't feel like you fit into this world, and maybe you're looking for more feminine jobs and not masculine jobs. But your soul is telling you that it's doing its very best it can, and just to have compassion in this lifetime. Now I have picked 11 cards from the Lenormand deck, and each card is going to tell me about your past. And I've got a couple of clarifier cards for you for the end. So we'll start with the first card for the Lenormand cards, and it's a past life description of what you look like. And we have the fox here. So this is telling me that you had red or copper color hair. You were quite short. Maybe very fit but very light on your feet, so you used to like to sneak up behind people a lot and they wouldn't know you were there, so you used to like playing tricks on them. Now I strongly feel it is relating with the female here with the copper color hair. She looks very light, very short, that type of energy. So maybe you've come back in today's role as a male, but past life location where you lived, it's not telling me the country, but it is telling me that you lived with the snake. It's somewhere that there was a lot of rivers and snakes around, or there was a winding road not far from you. So it could have been in the outback or in the country areas. The garden is representing your personality in that lifetime, and it's telling me that you're very sociable, very bubbly, you were very well put together, and you loved to go out with like-minded people. So whether it was just to have coffee with those friends or go to a concert or an outing or small meetings, but you just like to socialise. You had a very good personality where people love being around you. The past life relationship that you've brought into this lifetime is the fish. And this is telling me if you're with somebody now or it's a friend, it was a soulmate connection back in your past life. Maybe this person was of dark hair, dark skin, and they were a business person. They were very wealthy and they had a good business head on their shoulders. Now, your past life purpose, or your soul's purpose about your old life, was that you wanted to be a bit more masculine. You wanted to hang out with the boys and be one of the boys, that type of thing. And you wanted to be that business person in the city with a male here. So maybe you were a female in the past incarnation. So for a small majority, you were female. For the other majority, you were male. So take it into whatever situation, Aries, and remember, it's not for all the viewers out there. It's for a small majority of you. So if you feel like it resonates with you, please keep watching. Now, with the house here, this is what you loved about your old life. It's your past life passion, and it is the house. So you loved your family and friends, or your chosen family. You loved the home. You loved the security and feeling safe at night, somewhere to lay your head. So you felt grounded, and you loved that, having your own little haven. Your past life death, to me, is... this is a spiritual card with a key. So what it could play out a couple of ways here, Aries. It could have been that you were very spiritually knowledged and you knew too much. And this is what drove you to your death, or someone didn't want you to know more than them, and you held the key here because you were psychic. Now, you have got the clear quartz in this key here, so it's telling me that you're very intuitive. So you possibly knew things before they happened, and this is what this other person didn't like. You thought you were safe, but obviously you weren't. It could be also that you were locked up with the key here and died in that sort of situation. Now, it could have been a dungeon, or maybe you were locked away from society because you knew too much. Now, the life lesson you learned from your old life is the child. And to me, because this is about being naive and childlike and innocent. So you having all that knowledge and being harmed for that, you've decided this is the life lesson that you've learnt to bring into today's lifetime. Now, I have the female here from an unresolved issue from the past. So if you're a male, maybe there's some unresolved issues with a female in this incarnation. Or if you're female, this is balancing yin and yang. So if you are male in your past incarnations and you've come back as a female, you've got to balance that masculine and feminine side because you wanted to be one of the boys back in that past. Now, present life purpose is what you need to accomplish in this lifetime. Is how to be a couple with the birds, how to communicate through telephone calls, emails, text messages, and how to balance that energy's there. And the advice from your past self to this self is the psychic Mademoiselle Lenormand herself, and she's telling you that you may need some guidance through professional help or past life regression. You can also go on YouTube and do meditations to release old energies that are harboring you today. Now, I have pulled a card from the Romance Angel deck, and this is telling me that you've got a new love, or someone that stirred up your romantic feelings has come through for this incarnation. So I've pulled a couple of more cards from the Lenormand deck, and we have the tree, the bear, and the rider. Now, the bear is someone that's very protective. They could be a little jealous, but very controlling, but they're very protective of you. And there's someone from the past, and maybe you've grown with this person. But with the rider here, it's not someone that stays around. It's someone that passes through. So someone's coming back into your life, but they're in and out with the rider here. And I've pulled one more card from the Animal Tarot deck, and this is a clarification. It is a major arcana card. It is the moon. It's number 18. As you can see, Aries, we've got the moon in the background. You've got the rays of the moon coming down on top of you. You've got the butterfly. So there's some sort of transformation happening. Something that was hidden with the moon, because the moon's about something that's hidden. And this is you hiding your intuition in this lifetime because you chose to do that as your life lesson. It's important that you trust that you're intuitive. Even if you're unsure of what's happening, it's all going to be revealed soon. So the worry is unnecessary. You are going through some sort of transformation here with the butterfly, and the moon is going to reveal a secret to you. I feel it's going to be of calming effect, but you chose to come into this life to be naive because of all your knowledge back in the past, and that's how you died. But in this lifetime, you just got to know that you're able to give your intuitive insights to others to help them back on their path, and because a lot of people have gone astray on their path in this lifetime. So I hope this has helped for the last 2 weeks of May, and I will see you soon, Aries. Love and blessings to you all. Bye for now.